Hey guys, it's Nick. Do you ever have this problem where you wake up one day and you realize you're in Budapest, Hungary, and you have no money except for a bag of 25 US silver quarters, and you need to find the best place to sell it? I'm sure that happens quite often to some of my viewers, so I'm gonna look at some places of where I can sell it and try to get the best price, or see if they will even take US silver quarters. So I'm going to try to sell them at this place up here. I think it's Correct Change. This place here, they seem to deal with maple leafs and Krugerrands and whatnot. I don't know if you know this, but Hungary has the distinction of having the worst hyperinflation in history after World War II. And just to give you an idea of how bad it was, in 1945 in July, a loaf of bread was 20 pengo, and pengo literally means ring or ringing, meaning the sound you get when you bang a silver coin against the wood or something, or against a surface. It makes a ringing sound. So that implies that their currency was backed by precious metals, but of course it wasn't at that time. And so one loaf of bread in July 1946 was 20 pengos, and just 1 year later that same loaf of bread was 400 quintillion pengos. Now, what is a quintillion? Well, a trillion is 1,000 billion. A quadrillion is 1,000 trillion, and a quintillion is 1,000 quadrillion. Okay, so yes, big numbers here. So how many quintillions am I trying to get for my quarters? Well, they no longer have the pengo, it's the forint now, and right now $1 US is about 354 forints. And since silver is about $24.04 right now, that means my quarters are worth about $4.30 each. I have 25 of them, so that's about $107. And so when you convert that into forints, it should be about 38,177. So you know, let's just say around 38,000 is kind of the melt value. So I'm curious to see what they offer me, if anything, for my US silver quarters. How you doing? Do you buy silver coins? You don't buy. Okay, thank you. So guys, I'm over here by the big intersection with the Samsung sign, and there is another place over here. So those two places I tried before, one place seemed like it buys and sells gold and silver and stuff, but it didn't want my coins, and the other place seemed to be more of just a currency exchange. But this place, Arani, you know, there's pictures of all kinds of gold bars and jewelry and money and stuff like that, so I gotta believe that they might be interested. Hello, do you buy silver coins? No. Okay. All right, thank you. Well, that was a pretty quick no. There's just one woman there at a desk with all kinds of jewelry and stuff, but she just wasn't interested. So I think there's one more place I'm going to try, and then call this video a bust. So I found another place right here. It's a coin shop, but obviously it's closed, and I don't know, it looks like it's been closed for a while or something. So no luck there. So there's a few other places. It's a little bit of a walk from here down this way, but I got to do it because I'm really curious to see if somebody is going to make me an offer for these US silver coins. So guys, there are two gold dealers in this banking kind of building here, as well as a Ferrari dealer right here. So I'm gonna go in, see if they offer me something. If not, maybe I'll go to the Ferrari dealer and see if I could trade in my silver for a Ferrari cap or something. So the two dealers in here are Tavex and Gold Tresser, and I think they're both big, you know, multi-store companies. So I'm curious to see what they say. Hi, do you know where Gold Tresser or Tavex is in this building? The gold.
Yeah, Gold Tresser and Tavex is here. Please show me your ID card or passport.
Do you want to sell something?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I could sell my silver quarters.
Unfortunately, we don't really buy these
They're U.S.
US coins. Yes.
Are they not popular in Hungary or something to resell, or?
I don't know anybody who involved with this. I had only one guy who bought this. He doesn't really buy anymore. We cannot give you the silver price even -10, I don't know. So it's too tiny quantity for us to match.
I see you have American gold coins here.
Yes, of course.
These are popular here. I mean,
Yes.
if I had that, it'd be very easy to sell, right? It's
Yes.
recognizable.
Yes.
What are the premiums on this to buy this? Because in America, they're very expensive, maybe 5% premium.
Here, I think 7%.
And what is the cheapest premium for just a 1-ounce gold bar generic?
It depends. If I buy it cheap, we can give it spot.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
We have a lot of silver, but in eagles, we have eagle.
In America, a few months back, the premium was 70, 80% premium.
I don't know, 25 above spot.
25, yeah, in the US as well, similar, which
Yes.
is great. It makes no sense.
Yes. We cannot sell so much. We sell the Wiener Philharmonic, which is the cheapest.
So guys, that's a look at trying to sell my silver in Budapest, Hungary. And coincidentally, I'm right outside here, and there's this whole thing here about, I can't read it, but I know what it means. The Forint 1946 is when they got rid of the pengo and went to the Forint. So the guy in there was a real nice guy, and even though he wasn't interested in the coins, he said it was too small for them to even care about it or whatever. He did, he was curious about it, and I told him the website Coinflation to go look up the weights of all of these different kinds of silver and gold US coins, and he went and did it, and he's like, oh yeah, it worked well, and he understood what these coins were, but was very surprised that he wasn't familiar with 1964 and older quarters, dimes, half dollars, things like that, although he was very familiar with American silver eagles, and he said that his premiums over here were something like $25 over spot in the last few months when it really ran up a few months back. But they also sell American gold eagles and buffalo eagles as well as the more popular stuff here like Philharmonics and that kind of stuff. And so I continued to talk to him about premiums, and he says that American gold eagles, they sell sometimes 5 to 7% over spot, but things like a regular generic 1-ounce gold bar, he says something like 2%, or sometimes they even sell it around spot because they buy it a little under spot. Not crazy prices or anything like that. So there is a very liquid gold and silver bullion market, let's call it that. He does silver bars and that kind of stuff, but this is just a lesson that don't overpay for silver just because it's some special date or constitutional or whatever, because metals is recognized worldwide, but only for the metal, not for the date on the coin or whatever. So when it comes down to it, you're going to get most likely a lot of times just the value of the metal. And so, like I said, he wasn't interested in these coins, but he actually gave me the address of another dealer that actually melts down silver. And so he said they would buy it. They don't care about that it's a US quarter. They just care how much silver because they're going to melt it. And he said they'll probably give me, I think, 10 to 15% below spot is what he said. So I'm not going to be here long enough to take them up on that offer because he says they're not open till next week. I don't know why, but maybe they're on vacation. But anyway, I don't really care that I didn't sell the silver because I don't really want to sell it at these prices. I just was very curious about the silver and gold market in different countries, and so that's why I brought some along, and so hopefully I'll be doing that in a few other countries as well on this trip. So guys, I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.